This is 2020 AMC 10A problem number 11. What is the median of the following list of 4,040 numbers? 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 2020. 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, all the way up to 2020 squared. A, 1,974.5. B, 1,975.5. C, 1,976.5. D, 1,977.5, and E, 1,978.5. So for convenience, for the duration of the solution, I'll call these numbers without the squares on them blue numbers, and the numbers with the squares as red numbers, just for convenience, so because I don't want to come up with a new name for each one. Okay, so we have to find a way to separate the blue numbers and the red numbers, and a way for us to arrange the sequence so that it makes it more convenient for us to find the median. And the best way to do that is to rate it in descending order. Since by intuition, most of the red numbers or the square numbers will be towards the end, which means in descending order, they'll be at the start, which makes it easier for us to visualize it. So at the start, we obviously have 2020 squared, and then we have this all the way up to some n squared. Then we'll have 2020, and then we'll have some more numbers, and then we'll have m squared, which is another red number. Actually, let me indicate that 2020 here is a blue number, and the n, even though there are perfect squares in the blue list, this m squared is a red number. And we can see that 45 squared is greater than 2020, which is greater than 44 squared. And 45 squared is 2025. 44 squared is 1,936. So 2020 is between these. So now we need to actually find the median, which is this problem. Since we have an even number of numbers, the median is going to be the average of the 2020th and the 2021st numbers. So since we're going in descending order, the 2020th number will actually be the 2021st number in descending order. So we have to find the 2021st number. So right now we have 2020 squared all the way up to 45 squared. Then we're going to have 2020 all the way up to some number. And I'm going to write this number, let's call it x in black, because we don't know if it's going to be a red number or a blue number yet. We'll figure that out later. Alright, so now we have here, we know that we have 1,976 numbers in this part here. And that means we know that we want x to be the 2021st number that we find. Since we have 1,976 numbers here, that means we want numbers 2020 between x, we want that to be 45 numbers in between. Also, we already found that 44 squared is 1,936. And since 2020 minus 45 is greater than that value, we know that 44 squared is nowhere in this range, which means we can confirm that x is certainly a blue number. So now we have 2020 minus x plus 1 is equal to 45, or x is equal to 1,976. So now we have the 2020th number is equal to 1,976, and the 2021st number is equal to 1,977. So averaging these two values, we get 1,976.5, which gives us a final answer choice of C.